Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna ride a bicycle along the Great Wall. Enjoy the early morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's quite cold outside, so I wear a hat like this. In my previous video I have shared with you, I purchased this GPS smart remote designed by Insta360. I want to take this setup outside, ride a bicycle to test the ride while vlogging, and also at the same time inject a very high precision GPS trajectory, GPS data, and later on we put on some stats together with some motion blur too. So this is a very interesting exploration. Let's get started. Unfortunately, during the winter, I just cannot ride a bicycle along the Great Wall. But anyway, with the GPS smart remote, you can still capture a GPS trajectory by walking along the street. So it doesn't matter if you want to enjoy the stats. If you could capture a GPS signal, you could put everything into your stats with a very beautiful layout. Okay, now I've got fully powered up my One X2 and the GPS smart remote. But one thing to mention is the GPS smart remote, once it's powered on, it will take around 1 minute to fully acquire the GPS signal from the satellite from the sky. And I recommend you can put the GPS smart remote the upper face towards the sky for the best possible signal to noise ratio. And here I put my GPS smart remote on the top of my selfie stick, and I'm gonna walking down the street with One X2, road wireless go, invisible setup, and injecting the GPS data along the side. Okay, now I'm holding my GPS smart remote and also put my One X2 on the second generation carbon fiber super long selfie stick. I'm gonna try to record the trajectory with this pseudo drone shot. No drone, no problem. Okay, next up, I'm gonna show you step-by-step tutorial on my phone to show you how to generate and add stats to your 360 video, reframe video, and export with motion blur. Okay, so this is how we can achieve that result. First, go to the gallery menu. I suggest you can download all the footage to your phone to increase the processing speed. Here you can see I will choose to direction lock at the first site, because I will holding the camera with the same position. And later on, I will choose appropriate aspect ratios, 16:9. So if you happen to add the initial point after the starting point, the program, the app, will generate a transition automatically for you. So this will work magically well. And after that, you can see we're gonna add some motion blur, because for most of scenarios, we are walking along the wall, and we want to add speed up and at the same time add some motion blur. Okay, so this is how we can add the motion blur, and later on we're gonna place the GPS stats on the surface of the video. Because we have captured with the smart remote, so we have a lot of information to play with. We can scroll to the left, to the right, and at some key points we can adjust the point of view in case that we are not in the middle of the frame. Next one, go to the stats, and personally I prefer to add all of the numbers to the stats because it will look dramatically well. It looks very beautiful with all the data turned on. So you can here now you can see the preview after you add all the stats, and later I will choose to export and reframe video. But don't forget to turn on the color plus, because with color plus you can improve your footage to make it look more dramatic or cinematic. And at the resolution, I want to set to the maximum bitrate, maximum resolution. Here I can only export at 1080p at 75 megabit per second. So this is the best possible quality I could generate only with my cell phone. Okay, so after a little while, it will generate all the footage for us, and we can later enjoy the footage shared on the social network. After all this capture, I got another experience to share with you. Actually, when you record a video with the GPS smart remote, GPS data inside the video is actually information from the remote controller. And when you're holding the remote controller in your hand, it actually records your trajectory, not camera. Shot with a super long selfie stick, the final result you get from the video is actually all about yourself. And with all this data about yourself, you can later display all of them in the stats on the app. This is really intuitive and super fun to play with. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to sum up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So in the future, I'm going to share with you more about 360 photography, video, and more about the design of some excellent accessories. Until next time, bye.